Hey everyone, hey, just want to make a really brief video about your brake lines. If you haven't changed out your brake lines yet, if they still are the black standard lines that came on your motorcycle, especially the late model LTs, RTs, RSs, all of them, okay? And if they have those rubber black lines and they don't look something like these lines in here where they're where they have the stainless steel coating on them or the covering. So if they don't look like that, seriously, you need to change your lines. This is becoming a real serious thing with these older bikes that have not had the brake lines changed yet. They're starting to burst. They're failing on the inside. They're getting very stretched out, and you're not able to get the amount of braking that you need, especially in an emergency situation. Speaking of which, you can hear it in the, probably somebody didn't change out their brake lines. How convenient is that just started up. Anyway, you don't want to be that guy. So one of the indicators that you have is if your brake lines actually burst on the highway, then go ahead and replace that one line with whatever you can in order to get your bike safely back to your shop, your garage, to a mechanic somewhere else. But the ultimate thing that you need to do is change out all of the brake lines on your motorcycle. This one here is a 2001. Came in here because the guy could not pump up the handle enough. He actually had a brake line burst about a year ago or so, and he replaced just that line with the BMW factory line. Now that line is going to be good probably for 6 years, but it really is going to go bad anyway. So we're going to just change all the lines on this. And another indicator that he was having was, like I was saying, he was not able to pump up the brakes properly. It would always go to the handlebar, acting like it has air in the line. So I checked it out, and I will show you what it's doing here. So you can see that in the reflection, when I squeeze the handle in, it's going to give a little bit of a bump in the fluid surface, and that's because there's pressure that comes back up through just before it closes off and goes down to the brake lines. Now if I go and pump this up just a little bit without shooting it all over the place, hopefully. So when I squeeze it, it pumps the brake lines fat. Let it down, it drops it, and it, those lines collapse in a little bit and squeeze it back up through here. So that's just an indicator that they're bad. And these brake lines are definitely bad. They're old, and they're going to get changed now. So thanks for watching that little video. Go out there and change your brake lines. Don't mess around. Be safe, guys.